Well, as we've got older, or definitely me, I used to love a spicy curry, but they're hot on the way in, which ain't too much of a problem, but on the way out is a problem, Sharon, isn't it?
Einstein.
And they give you a bit of a dicky tummy as well. So what I've started to do is to eat a cooler curry, a more medium spiced curry, let's say. And today, we're going to be cooking up a butter chicken.
Butter chicken.
Now, we never made this before.
I've never even tried it before.
And you can probably buy them jars of sauces or whatever, but we don't want to do that. We want to use proper herbs and spices. So let's have a look at the ingredients. We're going to prepare it first of all, because we've got to marinate the meat overnight. We're going to be using what meat, Sharon?
Chicken.
Chicken. So let's show you the ingredients, then we'll marinate it, and then we'll come back to you tomorrow after it's been left all night to marinate. So let's have a look at them ingredients. Right, so we've just gone for chicken. What chicken is this, Sharon?
We've got chicken thigh fillets. This is what they suggested, and this is the more flavoursome.
Now, you've got two packets there.
Yeah.
And they've been deboned, as you said.
They are filleted, so that's good. And I've just made them smaller bite size.
Right, and that is a kilogram's worth there. You've got two 500-gram packets there, which we've just basically combined into there. Right, next one.
We've got a tablespoon of lemon juice.
Yep.
A cup of natural yoghurt, full fat yoghurt.
Right, okay. And what have we got in the way of spices here?
We've got 2 teaspoons of garam masala.
Yep.
Half a teaspoon of chili powder. 1 teaspoon of ground cumin. 2 garlic cloves. Fresh ginger, you've got about a teaspoon of fresh ginger. And a teaspoon of turmeric.
Right. There you go. So that's everything there.
That's everything.
So what we've got to do then, baby?
Right, what we're going to do, we're going to mix all the runny bits together and the powders.
Right, so basically put everything in the pot.
Yeah. Just so we can stir it all round, really. So it gets fully combined.
Yeah, you're using a bit of... Oh, you splashed yourself, Sharon.
It's look. It's only yoghurt.
Is it? It better be.
Rude. I'm just going to tip all this in.
Yeah, there we go. So... We've not added the butter. Where does the butter go into it?
That goes into the curry.
Right, which we're doing tomorrow. Which they won't see. They'll see that a bit later on in this video, won't it? So you're just combining all them spices and herbs and various things in there for the marinade for all of this chicken.
Yeah. So that's all combined nicely. And then literally... I've got my gloves on, so I thought I might get my hands in and give it a bit of marinade.
Yeah, you could do it with your hands, that's right. It's going to work better with your hands, I think.
It's only the fact that I've got chili powder as well that I've got gloves on.
Yeah. And just get your hands in there and give it a good massage in.
Now, the minimum they say for marinade for this is 3 hours.
Right, but as I
so
say...
the longer the better.
When we've ever marinated stuff before, we've normally left it for about an hour and then we start cooking. But we really want this to permeate the meat, so we are going to leave it overnight there, aren't we?
I think that's fine.
And that's basically it.
Then I'm just going to...
Put your lid on.
Put that in the fridge.
Off you go then, baby. Well, basically that's it. So we're going to leave that until tomorrow. We'll come back to you. It'll be like that, won't it, Shah?
Yeah,
and then
like that.
We'll get it prepared, get the whole dish pushed together, and then we're also going to be making some keto flatbreads in a frying pan as well, using almond flour, coconut flour, psyllium husk. We have made them before on the channel, but it's just a very low carb deal
We don't eat rice. I don't like rice very much.
Yeah, well, I love rice, but as I say, bearing in mind I'm on a virtually no carb diet, this is a way to have at least some sort of addition with just the curry itself. So we'll be making them tomorrow, and we'll see you in a minute. Right, it's been 24 hours, a good 24 hours actually, isn't it?
Yeah.
And in that time, I seem to have got rid of my cold, and Sharon's just got it. So
sharing is caring.
Sharing is caring. Right, so let's show you what we've got here for the ingredients for the butter chicken curry, and then we'll show you the ingredients because we're going to do the flatbreads as well, and we'll show you them in a second. So let's get these ingredients and show you what's going in it. Right, so as you know, the ingredients that went into the marinade, because we showed that earlier on. So that's all, look at that, Sharon, look.
It smells nice.
That's really been marinated. That's really been to soak in there now, Sharon. It?
Yeah.
All that time it's been in there, over 20, well, about 36 hours actually, isn't it?
Yeah.
So that's going to hopefully really impart the flavour into that. So that's that. So what else have we got now to make up?
We've got 2 tablespoons of butter.
Right, that's Kerrygold butter we got there. Now normally they use ghee, don't they? Or ghee rather.
Yeah, you can. It does say in this recipe you can use butter or vegetable oil.
No, we don't use that. That's one of the reasons why we're probably not going to go to an Indian takeaway anymore, because we don't know. They used to use ghee, didn't they?
Yeah.
But a lot of them have converted over now to vegetable oil, and you've got a hell of a lot of vegetable oil which they put into them sauces. So we know what's going in here. There's no vegetable oil in here whatsoever.
Then we've got a cup of double cream.
Yep.
A cup of passata.
Yep.
And we're going to add a quarter of a teaspoon of salt.
Right, that's going to make the paste.
Yes.
We're going to be cooking this on our induction hob.
Yep.
You can probably do it in a slow cooker if you want. You could probably even do it in an air fryer, but we want the authentic cooking method, which is just letting it simmer after you've added all the ingredients. Right, okay then, baby. So I'll get you the frying pan.
Thank you.
And this is our little induction hob we're using here, folks. This is one we take camping. Let's put that over there for a second, Shell. And this is our Intigious, I think it's Intigious frying pan, Shell.
I've got two of them.
We got two of them.
You'll see the other one coming out in a little bit.
Yeah, links in the description. A lot of people do ask us all the time. We've found a good non-stick frying pan, which is this one, and there is a link below the video anyway. Right, so we're going to put that on first.
Right, the first step is to melt our butter.
Right, so we're just going to plop them 2 tablespoons of butter into the frying pan. And again, look how quickly these heat up, these little induction hobs. They're really, really efficient, Shell, aren't they?
Yeah, they're great.
Right, so we just got that gently warming up, folks. We don't want the butter to burn, so we're literally just melting it in there. There we go, that'll probably be okay. Right, now this marinade, we're just going to lift it into there. That lovely marinade will impart some lovely flavour, Sharon, with them herbs and spices.
Don't rinse this bowl out because you're going to mix the rest of the ingredients
Yeah, we're going to be making the sauce in there, so we're going to be using every part of this.
Yeah.
There we go. And don't forget that is a yoghurt, Greek yoghurt, full fat yoghurt there, absolutely full of flavour that should be. Right, let's just put the lid on there, just to build up a bit of steam inside there. And we'll just leave that ticking away for a minute, folks. Okay then, so...
Right, it's literally... pour it all in.
So in with the passata. So you could use tin tomatoes in there as well, finely chopped tomatoes.
Quarter teaspoon of salt.
There we go.
And your cream.
There you go. And that is the actual mix of all the ingredients.
Curry sauce.
Nice and simple. And we will scrape down the rest of that sauce, that yoghurt dip in there as well. And this is just all going to impart a lot more flavour into that as well.
We'll just let that cook for a bit more.
Help the cooking, yeah. Right, well, so we'll just leave that to cook away for a few minutes just to get a bit of that chicken cooking up, and then we'll add the rest of that sauce. Okay then, so we've cooked that up a bit till the chicken's gone white, yeah. So we're just going to add that sauce now, folks. Just whack that in there. We'll give that a stir through. And then we're going to let that simmer, Sharon, aren't we?
Yeah, on the low heat for about 20 minutes.
Yeah, so we'll just stir that through. Now again, this is just a mild, it's not a spicy dish at all, is it?
No.
Your flavour should be butter. I mean, you could add a little bit more butter as well if you want. It's entirely up to you. We're just going by this recipe, so you can tailor make it to your own personal taste once you've got the basis of the recipe, which is obviously what this is. So that's nice and creamy now, isn't it?
Yeah.
So right, we're going to put that a lid on that now. We're going to put it on our other induction hob over there, and then we're going to use this little induction hob here to make our flatbreads. So there we go. Sharon's just going to put it on over there low. And while you've been off camera, I've just chopped up some coriander there as well. Right, so while that's cooking away over there, I thought you were going to put a lid on there.
No, I'll leave it so it gets nice and thick. So it
right,
can
so you're just leaving it like that for the moment. Right, okay, these flatbreads, now these are a low carb flatbread.
Yeah.
So that's the reason why we're having these. We wouldn't have a normal flatbread because we're obviously we eat low carb. So what have we got here then? Right,
on this plate, I've got a cupful of coconut flour and a cupful of almond flour.
Okay.
We've got 4 tablespoons of psyllium husk.
Yep.
1 teaspoon of salt.
Yep.
1 teaspoon of baking powder.
Okay.
We're adding our chilli flakes for flavour. We're doing this ourselves, and some fresh coriander.
You don't need to add them if you don't want to.
You can have them plain.
You can have them plain, which we normally used to do. And you've also got some hot water.
We're going to be to 1 to 1.5 cups of hot water.
Yep.
And 2 tablespoons of olive oil.
Okay then, so how do we get on and make these?
We're just going to mix it. I'm just going to stir all this so it gets fully combined.
So it's a one bowl wonder.
Yeah. You know I like them.
Everyone
let's just give
loves
these
a one bowl wonder, Sharon.
Yeah.
Right, so that's all the dry ingredients in at the moment, apart from the flavourings.
Yeah, I just wanted to combine these properly. And we're going to have some chilli flakes.
Right, okay, again, how many you want is entirely up to you. We're just having a lovely little sprinkle. There you go.
Or a big sprinkle.
Whatever.
Well, it's not a hot curry, so you can put your spices through this way.
Yeah, lovely.
Oh, we'll add some coriander now. We'll keep some for the curry.
Yeah, because we want something to go on top of the curry, don't we? So just give that a stir through.
Why does coriander smell so good?
Because it does.
Oh, it's lovely.
Right, okay.
Right, and then we're going to add our olive oil and our cup of water. I'm adding one just because you don't like the thickness.
Yeah, so
sticky. You can just
they say 1 to 1.5 cups for this amount. So again, we can always add water. You can't really take it away. So
that's it.
We're just going to bring this together now.
And in a minute, I'll be using my hands.
And this will go nicely with a curry, any sort of curry. Yeah. And as I say, the great thing about this, very, very low carbs, so it won't spike your blood sugar, especially if you're sort of a diabetic or type 2 diabetic or something, or you're just on a low carb diet. Right, so just coming over to the curry now, folks. As you can see, we've got a lovely creamy sauce there now, and that's just on low, ticking away, and smelling very, very nice, I must say. We'll just wait for that sauce to thicken up a little bit more, Sharon, won't we? Right, let's have a little look, folks. Just flip it over. And as you can see there, it's lovely and taking a bit of colour onto it there. So you may or may not want to put a little drop of oil in there. We don't mind dry frying them because there's enough oil in there with the olive oil.
If you've got a decent non-stick pan as well, so...
Shouldn't have an issue.
No.
But they cook in no time, really. And obviously the thinner you make them, the quicker they're going to cook as well. Right, there we go. So I've just decided to add a little bit of butter to the frying pan first, Shell. And as you can see, I've just been spreading it about, rather than try and do it with your hand, I put a near enough flattened patty in there, and I'll just give it a bit of a flat out in there, look. And it doesn't crack so much then, so that's just an easier way I found of doing it. Just by pushing the heel of that in there to get it thinner, look. And that's spreading out lovely now, look, without the cracking. So there you go, I think that one's probably done, Shell, look. I'll show you what I mean in a second. Yeah, look at that, look, that's a nice one, Shell, isn't it?
Yeah.
So let's just pull that over there. Just gonna flatten out a little bit with your hand, but before we do that, I'm just gonna put a little bit of butter, just to lubricate it, look. There you go, just like that. And I'm just gonna flatten out a little bit in my hand to a little patty like that. Drop it in there. Just give it a spin round in the butter. And then literally push it out with the heel of your spatula, like that. And then just flatten out as you go. There we go. And when it warms through, when it starts to warm through, it will start to spread a lot bit better. I'll just flip that over. There we go, look at that, look. Yeah, just a little bit of work, that's all it is. Of course you can do them dry as I did the first one, but it's entirely up to you. Forgive that, folks. We had the blinking fire alarms go off in the kitchen. I had the heat up too high and it caused a little bit too much smoke.
Well, it shows the smoker. They
shows they work,
don't they?
It does show they work, Sharon. I'm very pleased with them. I think I will do what other people have suggested, and that's change these two in the kitchen for heat detectors. So that's probably going to be something which I've done. We done a review on them, and you've just seen how sensitive they are. They're very good. We've got them up on the landing. I'm going to get a few more of them as well. So yeah, so they do work, but I will change the kitchen ones. Anyway, look, as you can see, look, I'm doing the same again.
Oh, look, there's chilli in that one, chilli pepper.
Yeah, look at them. And as I said to you, the great thing about this, you can enjoy a bit of bread again, Shell, without eating, spiking your carbs, your insulin and your blood sugar. And they flat out.
We don't eat rice, this is why we've made so many.
Yeah, we don't eat rice because of the carb intake, obviously. So That's another little one made there. So basically,
Wouldn't you rather dunk and scoop?
that mix, what we've done there, what you've seen it done. There's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. That's made 5 flatbreads there, and we'll be having that. Probably won't be able to eat all them anyway, shall we?
So I'll give it a good go today because I'm hungry.
But we have actually, with the first one we made, shall we've been having a dunk in the sauce. It does taste good, but we'll show you that in a minute. Let's just get this one off the. Look, they take minutes to cook. Look, that's it. It's done. So that one can come off now. Whack that on there.
There they all are.
We'll get that blinking curry out now.
Yeah.
And let's have a little taste. Oh, look at that, look. That's been bubbling away now for about 15 to 20 minutes. Look at that. All that lovely sauce that's got in that, and that smells absolutely lovely, folks. Right, Sharon, let's dish it up, shall we? Here we go, let's put that there. We've got our flatbreads there, folks. Look at that, look. Look at that in the daylight, Shal.
Daylight, was you in the dark?
No, I mean it was under that dark light over there, wasn't it? That looks superb. And we've got 2 quite substantial bowls there. Normally you'd have a lot smaller bowls, but...
Well, yeah, but you'd normally have rice, wouldn't you?
Yeah, you would normally have rice. Look at that, look. Get it out, Shal. Get it out. Superb. Load her up. Lock and load it, Shal. Lock and load it, baby.
Yeah.
Now, I wonder how much that size portion would cost from an Indian. £8 each? Easy.
Easy.
Then
no,
we
nearly a tenner now, isn't it?
Is it really?
Yeah.
Then with your naan breads and all that. Right, let me get a little bit of that coriander there, look. And I'm just gonna drop a bit on mine, look. Oh, Sharon. Look at that. Go on, Sharon, put some on yours, baby. That's it, you spread it about a bit. Homemade butter chicken with low carb
Chili and coriander flatbreads.
chili and coriander flatbreads. How about that? Let's put these together, Shal. And let's get that. Let's get the money shot, Shal. Hold on.
Oh.
Let's get the money shot. That is the money shot, folks. You've got that there. Look at that there. Look. What does that look like?
Dinner.
It is dinner, Sharon, and we're going to be absolutely lovely with it. Right, let's get a photo, Shal.
Jimmy be sorry he's away.
Get up, Merlin, Dougal. There's the fun. Oh, hello. There's the fun now. Right, cool, in you go. Now, as I say, we know what it tastes like because we've already had a little go of it.
Mind, I've not tried the chicken.
No, get
Let's get a fork.
That sauce
Spoon,
is
actually.
superb, Sharon. Oh my God. That is as good, if not better, Sharon, than any butter chicken.
Well, I've never had butter chicken before, I'm going to be honest.
I have.
It's all through the flavours, all through
And
that
it
chicken.
really is. Oh my God.
I'm sorry you're not here to join us, but
Honestly,
such is life.
that is
A taste
sensation.
Yes.
That's one thing about Indian food. It hasn't got to be hot
No.
to be spicy and tasty. That isn't hot at all. Chili doesn't like me anymore. But that, I can only tell you, with them ingredients we've shown you today, just try making this, make your own one. And you see how
I'll tell you what, though.
well this tastes.
That coriander on it
It'll
is
make
really
a big
tasty.
difference.
That's really nice as well.
Oh, Sharon.
Oh, I'll be making this again.
Doing this the way we've done this today, folks, and it's not taking a lot of things. Once you measure out the ingredients, you see, you put it all in the pot, let it marinate. I think that's definitely helped marinating that chicken for 24 hours instead of the little bit we normally used to do when we marinate chicken. Let it marinate in the fridge for 24 hours in the sealed container, and then make them quick sauce, fry it all together, and let it simmer for 20 minutes while you make your flatbreads. Absolutely tasty and way cheaper, I would imagine, and flavoursome. That's really flavoursome. I was a bit dubious at first, didn't I?
Yeah.
I said I don't think that's going to have much flavour. That is packed with the most subtle Indian spices. Thank you. I nearly set the place alight, but there you go, that's what happens. Anyway, give this one a go, folks. If you're on a low carb diet and then flatbreads instead of rice.
Can I just say,
what?
you haven't got to be on a low carb diet. Just try this.
No, definitely not.
Just try this.
We're on a low carb diet. That's why we're bringing this to you instead of rice. Anyway, hope you've enjoyed this one, folks. Do check out our playlist below, and also hit that subscribe button if you've not subscribed, or you may have subscribed and been unsubscribed for some reason, and leave a comment below once you've had this and cooked it, and let us know what you think.
It'll be cold by the time we finish this chatting.
I know, we're going to go now. Anyway, thanks very much, folks. We'll see you in the next video, and until then, bye for now.